What you're doing is a real highlight for me, because you can't read about this sort of thing or brief about it in Parliament. You need to come and see it, get a sense of the scale of it, the size of it, and the skill that is behind the work that you do. And so let me start by saying thank you for your time. Thank you for what you're doing as well, because proudly supporting those who serve is what I've just read up in one of your meeting rooms. And that is what you do, because, as you will know, security and defence of our country, of Europe, of Ukraine, is absolutely upper mind in the world at the moment. And it's really important that we always remember that there's always the front line, our armed forces, of which we're really proud and do an incredible job. But they wouldn't be able to do their job if they didn't have you proudly supporting what they're doing. So I hope you feel a real sense of pride in the work that you are doing, because you are serving your country, because without what you're doing, we wouldn't be able to do what's necessary to keep our country safe and secure. So thank you for that. You may have seen that last week we announced the highest sustained increase in defence spending since the Cold War, and that means that defence spending is going to come on track by 2027, and then a sustained year-on-year increase. And I want that to be something which is really significant towards the defence and security of our country, much needed at the moment, but I also want it to be measured in jobs and businesses and skills in this country and in places like this, because this is a real obligation and duty. The first duty of the Prime Minister is to keep the country safe, and I take that duty really seriously, but it's also a great opportunity, because this is going to require more of the skills and talents that you have as we go forward. So thank you for what you are doing. Feel proud of what you're doing, because I do, and you should. But also, we're going to be calling on you to step up as we all step up, going into the next stage of our history. So thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much for showing me what you're doing. It's great to see the ferry here. I think the first one in 60 years. And I can't believe that it's going to be ready for probably early next year, did you say? Yeah. To be going out and to just come and get a sense of it, of the scale and the skill of what you're doing is really, really incredible. Thank you very much for that.